So you want to send your local school a message or a short assembly for them to use within their classrooms, but don't know where to start and are a bit daunted about how there could be 101 things that you need to buy in order to make it work. Well, I'm here today to hopefully tell you and show you that it's really easy and really simple for you to be able to send videos to your local school. Firstly, you don't need loads of gear. You don't need some expensive camera equipment. You can literally just use a smartphone. Most smartphones out there nowadays have amazing cameras on them. And so you can literally prop up your smartphone and record a video from it. But how do you do that? Well, the best thing would be to buy yourself a really cheap phone tripod. So this cost me just under £10, and so you can find these online in loads of places. But grabbing yourself one of these means with this little mount on top, you can place your smartphone in the slot. There we go. And what you can do is literally pull out these legs and stand your smartphone to one side. And that means you don't need someone else to be holding the phone. You can literally stand your phone, hit record, and sit in front of the phone to be able to record your message for the school. And that's something you need to remember, where you film. Right now, I've got a pretty nice plain background behind me and just a few nice little pieces next to me just to make it look nice. You don't need to go crazy with your locations, but you do need to be aware of where you film. You don't want mirrors in the background, you don't want random things that are going to distract the children, but you don't need to clear spaces. Just find a blank wall, or maybe a clean worktop behind you, or bookshelf, or something like that, but try not to have distracting things behind you. Also, you might be thinking, well, I've propped my phone up and it's to one side, but what do I do now? Like, how do I hit record? Well, most of these tripods that you buy come with a little Bluetooth button, and you literally turn this on and go to your Bluetooth settings on your phone, and it will find this remote. And so that means I can then open up my camera app and then hit this button when I'm ready, and it will start recording. Then when I finish my message, I will hit this button again and it will stop recording. You don't need one of these. What you can do is you could literally have this propped up over to one side. You hit record, come round, sit or stand or be wherever you want to be in front of your phone, and then start your message. Then once you're done, walk back to your phone, stop recording, and then on most phone apps, it's different on every phone, but you are able to go into the edit settings in your gallery and drag each end so that it deletes where you've walked in. So you could crop it in a way all the way to the start of when you're standing in front and you're about to speak. Or you can leave it in and send it to your school as it is, or send it to yourself onto a computer. How do you do that? Well, you can either Bluetooth it to your laptop if that's possible, or plug in a cable. Now this is different on every phone. On Android and iOS it's very different, but you can plug in your phone and follow the on-screen steps of copying files over. If that's too complicated, then there's another easy option. You literally take your phone, so we'll take it out of this, and I'll show you on screen as well. You go, open up your web browser on your mobile phone, you go to wetransfer.com, and it will load up this website. Click send a file, then add your files, and then it might pop up saying choose an action or something, What you need to do is choose like your folder or your gallery app, and then scroll and find that video that you've just recorded. Click on it, and that has added that. Now you can either add a message and send it directly to the school, or you can send it to yourself, send it to your email address, and then you're able to access it on a computer. So you might not want to type a message, click next, send an email, or get a link. Does what it says on the tin, choose which you want. I'm going to choose send an email, next, and then I'm going to add my email address in and click transfer. And what that will do is that will now send that file off your phone onto a laptop. And so I can go onto my laptop and download that file, drag it into Movie Maker or the Windows Photos app or iMovie if you're on Mac, and be able to just trim the edges, export it, and send it over to the school. How do you send it over to the school off your computer? Again, open your web browser, go to wetransfer.com, place the file on there, and type in the email address you want to send it to, so your school's email address, and type out a message and send it over, and they've now got access to your message or assembly or whatever you want to send them. One final thing, if you want to take things a step further, then you could improve the audio for just like £7, £8, £9, and you can buy yourself, like I have here, this cost me about £7 off Amazon. You could buy yourself a microphone that plugs, it's a long cable, it's a bit tangled, but you could plug this into your phone, into the headphone jack. My phone doesn't have a headphone jack, so for those phones that don't have one, you need to get yourself an adapter. It should have come with your phone. If not, you can get them online. And you plug the microphone in, and you don't need to do anything else. Just open up your recording app as normal, your camera app, press record, and this will now use this microphone, and the audio will be a lot more crisper. I am using the microphone plugged into the phone, and this is what the audio would sound like. And this would be what your service videos would sound like without a microphone. And actually, there is a big difference. Having a microphone makes it so much better. The microphone plugged into the phone without a microphone. So it's really simple. Prop up your phone, record your message, trim the edges if you want, so you don't have the stop and start of you pressing the buttons, or leave it in, it doesn't matter. And then use wetransfer.com to send the files over to yourself and to the school.